This week on Channel 8 News, we'll take a look at a movie night and discussion, wellness center workshops, state politics, and more.
Channel 8 News starts right now.
Thank you for tuning into Channel 8 News. I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
And I'm Whitney Ice.
Northwest Missouri State University police officers are seeking information concerning a sexual assault reporting to their office Saturday afternoon at 3:15 p.m. According to an email from University Police, the sexual assault occurred between 1:45 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Saturday morning in Franken Hall. University Police has not released any suspect or accused information. They are asking anyone with information about the incident to contact their office at 660-562-1254.
Brianna Wesley was able to attend a movie night and discussion on the movie Boys in the Hood. Brianna?
Last Wednesday night, I was able to attend the Boys in the Hood movie and discussion. As part of Black History Month, the viewing of this film was part of the DEI, also known as Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Black History Month movie and discussion series. After viewing the movie, students engaged in discussion, talking about the stereotypes of the black male and black culture. Leading the discussion was director of the DEI, Justin Mallett.
Since I started here 2 years ago, we had a movie series last year, and we're having it this year. In the past, the DEI used to just show one movie, but because we want to provide that education through the use of film, we have turned it into a weekly series during Black History Month.
The film showed many of the challenges African Americans faced at the time and still to this day face.
We post all of our events in the university calendar, so you can go to the university calendar and see it. And then if you follow DEI through social media, we promote all of our events through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So we encourage our students to follow us through social media, and they'll be aware of our events as well. We want to continue to do these events. And we want to even carry it out where we're not just doing it during Black History Month, but carrying it out where then there's a monthly, at least a monthly movie on all history, make it more inclusive.
The DEI has thrown many other events like this during Black History Month and plans to make the movie and discussion series a regular event all year around. To keep up to date with the DEI, be on the lookout on the school calendar for more information about events. This was Brianna Wesley reporting for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Brianna.
On Tuesday, March 5th at 12 p.m. in the J.W. Jones Student Union Alumni Dining Room, you can attend a meditation session. Students and employees are invited to participate in a weekly meditation time offered throughout the academic year when classes are in session. These sessions introduce individuals to the ancient practices of mindfulness and meditation and allow participants to engage in the practice of meditation on a regular basis. Participants are encouraged to bring a pillow or thick towel to sit on. Meditation has been proven to enhance the overall health and well-being of people who practice it on a routine basis. Additional benefits include improved focus and attention and a sense of inner calmness.
On Wednesday, March 6th at 10 a.m. in the J.W. Jones Student Union Engagement Center, you can attend Women's History Month, the Clothesline Painting Session. Drop in to paint a shirt and add your message to the Clothesline Project. The purpose of the Clothesline Project is to raise awareness about relationship and sexual violence, encourage people to intervene as bystanders, encourage survivors, and share personal connections to the issue. Shirts will be displayed March 20th at the Memorial Bell Tower.
When we come back, we'll take a look at what's happening in state politics. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Whitney Ice.
And I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
Hallie Cornelius got the chance to sit down with our local correspondent in Jefferson City to see what was happening in state politics. Hallie?
Welcome back to What's Happening in State Politics. I'm your host, Hallie Cornelius, and with me we have Molly Gardner, our local correspondent in Jefferson City. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hear there's a new bill that has been proposed that will protect student journalists. Can you tell me about that?
So this bill is called the Cronkites New Voices Act, and it protects student journalists. There were two court cases really close to each other. One was called Hazelwood School District versus versus Kohlmeyer, which happened in St. Louis, and then the other one was Tinker versus Des Moines, which happened in Iowa. Tinker versus Des Moines, students were wearing a band on their arm, and the school district did not like that, so they shut that down immediately. Meanwhile, in Hazelwood School District versus Kohlmeyer, a student wrote an article on divorce and teen pregnancy, and the principal decided not to run the article. This was in 1988. And so now in 2019, we still have these laws in effect. And so this pretty much says we want to get rid of that. We want student journalists to have freedom of speech because at the moment they don't really, like schools can still regulate them.
So there's a really controversial bill that has just been sent to the Senate called the Heartbeat Bill. What is that all about?
Right, so there's a new bill that has been proposed called the Heartbeat Bill. And what it's saying is that a woman cannot have an abortion if there is a fetal heartbeat. If she wants an abortion, she has to go into a clinic, and if there's a fetal heartbeat, they cannot do the abortion. There's 4 different amendments that have been added to it, all having different technicalities, saying she can't have an abortion if the child has Down syndrome, that God is the author of life, that a person under 18 has to have both parents sign if they want an abortion, and then another one saying that a doctor needs malpractice insurance if they were to perform an abortion. So it's very controversial, as you can tell. Most people don't know that they're pregnant by the time there's a fetal heartbeat. And there's other states that have enacted this, such as Iowa. It's currently in the Supreme Court right now for Iowa. Meanwhile, New York has late-term abortions. So it's very controversial, and it's heading to the Senate, but the Senate has an identical bill to this, so it'll probably pass the Senate and probably become law within this year.
Are there any exceptions to the bill?
There are not. There was an amendment that was to be added saying that there was going to be an exception for rape and incest, but the amendment was shot down.
So, going to a more happier subject, there is a bill that was proposed that would help students who are struggling to go back to school. What exactly is that?
Right, so that's called the Fast Track Missouri Workforce Grant Program. So pretty much what it's saying is that for whatever reason, after you graduated high school, let's say you went straight back into the workforce, this gives you a chance to go back to college for free. There's a few qualifications, like you have to be 25, you have to, if you're married, you have to make a gross income of less than $80,000, you have to remain 2.5 GPA. So there's a few qualifications, but what it's pretty much saying is that they want you to go back to school to get a career and get back on your feet. So it's trying to help people just get back on their feet and make better money.
Well, thank you for joining me, Molly. We look forward to having you back in a few weeks to talk about more. Now, back to you, Maddie and Whitney.
Thanks, Hallie.
We can't wait to hear an update in a few weeks.
When we come back, we'll take a look at some more recent news and events. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Madeline Mosbauer.
And I'm Whitney Ice.
Trevor Nicholas was able to speak to Wellness Services about health workshop opportunities for students on campus. Trevor?
The University Wellness Center conducts wellness workshops throughout the duration of each semester. These workshops vary from managing stress or taking care of your body to sharing a story on open mic night or even meditation. Wellness Services Clinic Supervisor Judy Free was able to share with me more about what these workshops offer students.
Well, with the health education, which is BK Taylor does a lot of that. I couldn't even tell you how many we have. I know some of the bigger ones are Stress Less Fest, Sex in the Station. Those are some that the clinic helps with. Bobby Belusa, really, UPD is in that, but we're also help with that. Green Dot is some of them. BK does a lot with PERMA, which is just like positive psych, so a happiness piece, so he does a lot with that as well. Dare to Self-Care is the one the clinic does, and so we do a different topic each week. So once a month we do one on stress, and then we also do one on sleep, nutrition or physical, And then we also do one on purpose. And then we also have Stress Busters that meets weekly as well. One of the other counselors does it. And so we do have a lot that does with stress, but we do evaluations on every presentation that we do. So even the workshops, we're doing evaluations to see if they feel like they're working, if they walk away learning something, as well as do they feel like it will help them be more successful here at school.
Students and faculty can find dates and times for workshops on the Northwest website, as well as the university calendar for updates or cancellations. Reporting for Channel 8 News, my name is Trevor Nicholas.
Thanks, Trevor.
On Wednesday, March 6th, starting at 8:30 a.m. in the Carl and Cheryl Hughes Fieldhouse, you can attend Career Day. Career Day focuses on internships and full-time employment opportunities in a variety of different employment sectors. For a list of companies that will be attending, be sure to check out www.nwmissouri.edu/career/events.
On Thursday, March 7th, in the J.W. Jones Student Union Ballroom, Career Pathing will offer an event, Green Dot, Changing the Conversation About Violence. Green Dot is a violence prevention initiative focused on reducing violence, including stalking, sexual assault, and partner violence. A green dot is any behavior, choice, word, or attitude that interrupts violence or sends the message that violence is not okay with you. This program will explore how to identify concerning behaviors that might indicate violence, unique ways to interrupt violence by drawing on strengths and personality, and how the green dot approach could be beneficial and useful for you as you become a professional. This session presented by Northwest Career Services is offered at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5:30 p.m.
Well, that's all the time we have for Channel 8 News.
For stories that matter to you, catch Channel 8 News every Monday through Thursday at 6:15 p.m. right here on KNWT Channel 8.
Northwest Sessions is up next. From all of us here at Channel 8, I'm Whitney Ice.
And I'm Madeline Mosbauer. Have a great night.